All right. Well, it is official. We are in record mode. So, good evening. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us tonight. We are thrilled to have you with us because you're going to be learning about a new health technology not a lot of people know about. And we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves here in just a moment. But what I want you to be thinking about as you're tuning in for about the next 30 minutes or so is we're going to share a little bit about our story and who we are, of course. We're going to be sharing with you about this incredible health technology and how it's really changing the way in which people approach their health. And then we're also going to talk a little bit about how sharing this technology with other people can actually add some money to your own bank account as well. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. So first off, my name is Holly Highfield. My husband, Brian, and I are coming to you live from Sarasota, Florida, where we made the decision to actually move a couple years ago from Ohio. Reason being is because, frankly, we just didn't want to participate in winter anymore, if you can appreciate that. And the good news is that this incredible opportunity that presented itself to us afforded us options. And one of those options, obviously, was allowing us to basically live wherever we wanted to live and still be able to provide for our family. And so up here on the page, we've got a picture, obviously, of us along with our son, Austin. He is our one and only child. We love him to death. He is going to be turning 7 soon. But this incredible opportunity presented itself to us nearly 12 years ago. It's kind of hard to believe, Brian. It's been almost 12 years now. And the reality is that we were already busy. Can you relate to that? Brian and I were already working corporate jobs, if you will. I in the banking industry, Brian, a computer engineer by trade. And so there really was no such thing as just a 40-hour work week, right? But because we understood the importance of multiple streams of income, we also own and operated a sports club. Okay. So in addition to working our full-time jobs, we were also running a sports business on the nights and weekends and traveling for tournaments, factor in friends and family. You get it, right? We all make time for the things that we want to make time for. The bottom line was, though, is that the last thing that we wanted was another project. Okay. However, when this technology was shared with us from a health perspective, it really blew us away. We were extremely impressed. And we said, if this is true, then this is probably going to be a big deal. And we really had this fear of missing out, to be honest with you. And so we made the decision to go in. We made the decision to go all in. We followed the system. We had no prior experience whatsoever. All right. So we basically failed ourselves forward, if you will. And we took a leap of faith. We literally dug that well before we were thirsty. And we're glad that we did because life happens, doesn't it? And we'll tell you a little bit more about our story as we close out the evening. But first thing is, of course, we got to show this little disclosure on the screen for you. Everybody see it? Okay, we're done. We're moving on with that. But again, we're here to talk to you about an incredible health technology that's really changing the way in which people live their lives and the quality of life that they live. And so I'm actually going to let Brian kick us off this evening and share with you a little bit about the company behind this technology and really where it all started.
All right. Well, it sounds good. So what we're showing on the screen is really our two hero products with the liquid collagen activator and the NRF2 activator on the screen. So we'll cover these two products and you'll get an understanding of the technology that's really backing up these products and all the other products in our product line for that matter. But let me start off by telling you a little bit about LifeVantage, because you may not have heard of LifeVantage before. It's known as the activation company. It's a publicly traded company on NASDAQ, and I love that because that means it's completely transparent. They have to disclose everything with this company. You know how much money that they're making, where they're spending it. It is an open book as far as being a publicly traded company. Also, on our board of directors, we have executives from Apple, Airbnb, Coca-Cola, and also the Erin Brockovich. You probably have seen the movie Erin Brockovich. She is a raving fan of our products, and she wanted to be part of it. So she was invited to be on our board of directors for this company as well. The company does over $200 million a year, every year, and has no debt. And everything we're talking about, all their products are manufactured inside the USA. So let me talk a little bit about activation, because we said this word a couple times. You may not understand what that really means. You probably understand supplementation, which means that you are replenishing something you're deficient in inside of your body. So for example, if I'm deficient in vitamin D, I'm going to take a vitamin D supplement to replenish that inside my body. Activation is much different. Here, we can actually turn on the body's own natural pathways. These are cellular pathways that are built into all of our cells. And so we're activating that pathway, and those pathways interact with your DNA. Therefore, you get a response, a healthy response from each and every cell inside of your body. And the story starts with the very first product, because it all started with Protandim NRF2. So NRF2 is the actual cellular pathway that we're activating. And that pathway is responsible for antioxidant production inside of your body. Well, why is this important? Because you probably heard of antioxidants. You may even take antioxidants and understand that they're healthy for you. But what you may not know is that your body is being attacked right now by free radicals, and that when you take antioxidants, basically it's like squirting a squirt gun on a house fire. It's not doing a whole lot, because your body has this built-in sprinkler system called the NRF2 pathway. And when we activate that pathway, those sprinkler systems turn on. We're bringing in the fire trucks and the fire hoses to actually solve the problem. And what is that problem? The problem is that free radical damage, and the buildup of that is called oxidative stress. You may not have heard of that before, but every doctor knows what oxidative stress is. But in a nutshell, it's the rusting process inside of your body. You know what rust can do to an engine? Well, the similar process is happening inside of your body right now. We call it oxidative stress. Another way to think about it is you take an apple, cut it in half, put it on the counter. What's it do within minutes? It's going to turn brown. That is oxidative stress on an apple. It's reacting with the oxygen in the air and decomposing. That is the same biochemical process that's happening inside your cells right now. And our only defense with this is your body's own production of antioxidants. When you were very young, your body produced a lot of these. I mean, think about it. Kids can bounce back from anything. They recover very quickly from any type of injuries or illnesses. Well, that's because their antioxidant production is at full go. It's firing on all cylinders. But as you get older, your body starts to slow down. It starts to turn off that antioxidant function like a faucet. It's just turning off very slowly each and every year. And what we're doing with this product, we're going to turn that faucet back on. We're going to allow your cells to manufacture those antioxidant enzymes like it did when you were a kid. And our oxidative stress levels come down more significantly than any other product on the planet. And that's important because oxidative stress is not only related to the aging process inside the body, it's been linked to over 250 disease processes. Every form of disease requires oxidative stress for it to take place. It's a critical component for that illness or that ailment to occur inside of your body. And here we have the only clinically proven product that can actually solve the problem at its core. Now, this was so significant that ABC News heard about this, and they said, wait a minute, this just sounds too good to be true. And they came in to do an investigative report. And I'm going to spoil it in case you haven't watched it, but they actually come in and prove that it does work. Now, there's a link at the top of the screen if you have not seen that for yourself, but you're going to recognize John Quinones from ABC Primetime. Come in and get a blood test and go on the product for 2 weeks and get another blood test. And they show that oxidative stress levels went down by 45%, which is unheard of, especially in the research community, because everyone that researches diseases know the importance of oxidative stress. And if you go to pubmed.gov, which is where all doctors and researchers go to pull up all the published publications on different studies, and you type in oxidative stress, you're going to see a whole lot in there. You're going to see the relationship it has with basically every organ inside of your body and every disease process out there. Now, again, this was so important that a bunch of researchers, when they saw what this does, thought, man, if that can do that, if you can reduce oxidative stress significantly like that, then that's going to have a huge impact on our research. And so you have places like Harvard, Ohio State, LSU, Texas Tech, University of Colorado, and the list goes on and on. There's over 36 universities. And now listen to this very carefully. They spent their own money to study this product. The company did not fund these studies. They thought this was so significant that they took their own research dollars and studied Protandim for different disease processes. And those studies have been published in different medical and scientific journals. And that's what really impressed me as a scientist, is when you see universities spend their own money to study a name brand natural product, that's just unheard of. And that should be screaming to you how important this really is. One of the study findings from the National Institute on Aging, they did a government-funded study on Protandim, and they found that it increased the lifespan of male mice by 7%, and was the only natural product to do so in their 20-year longevity study. Pretty impressive, right? Well, I think it gets more impressive with this from Washington State University. When their researchers looked at this, they said this is likely to be the most important health-promoting approach into the foreseeable future. And this may become the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. That's a pretty powerful statement coming from a bunch of researchers that weren't paid anything to say anything good about this product, and that was their conclusion. So that's where the story starts. I wanted to give you a little bit of background on where Protandim started with the Protandim Nrf2 and the whole activation story. But there's actually 3 different Protandims, and all 3 of these together I like to call the anti-aging trifecta, because they each address one of the main biochemical effects of aging. We talked about Protandim Nrf2 reducing oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. That by itself is a big deal. But they also came out with the Nrf1 synergizer, which activates the Nrf1 pathway, which is responsible for the mitochondria inside of your cells. Now, mitochondria are the powerhouses of your cell. It's what gives you energy. And so what this product does is it increases the amount of mitochondria, increasing that ATP energy and improving the health of your mitochondria. Because think about it, who has more energy, a 6-year-old or a 60-year-old? Obviously, a 6-year-old has more energy because their mitochondria are thriving. But as we age, you're going to see a pattern here. As we get older, your body starts to turn that down. The mitochondria start to degrade and they don't work as well, and we lose energy. And so we have a Protandim for that. Now, the third Protandim is addressed something called NAD. Now, NAD is all the rage right now in the anti-aging communities, because NAD is a critical component to your cells functioning properly. And they're very critical to chemicals inside of your body called sirtuins. Sirtuins are basically these enzymes that keep you alive. Okay, sounds pretty important, right? And as you get older, your body produces less and less NAD, thereby they're producing less and less sirtuins. And now we have something that can communicate with our genes and tell your body to keep producing NAD to the levels that you did when you were a kid. And we can actually measure this activity inside of your cells, and this product is clinically shown to increase, double the amount of sirtuin activity within 24 hours of taking the product. Now, something very special happens when you take all 3 of these products together. There's actually a synergistic effect. They're all helping each other. This is a 1 + 1 = 3 type situation where all these products are contributing and helping each other function even better. Now, that's all the science. I'm done being sciencey with the activation and the different Protandims. What this means to you is, because you're probably feeling the onset of aging. You're probably not as active as you were when you were a kid. You're probably not as sleeping as good as you were a kid. You don't have the energy level. You're probably having brain fog. You're walking into rooms and forgetting why you're there. All these are signs of oxidative stress, poor mitochondria, and depleting NAD. And the list goes on and on, not to mention illness and dysfunction inside of the body. So these are all things that we experience as we get older, but I'm telling you right now, we don't have to experience it to the level that you normally would when you're on these products. And that's why I take them every single day, and I'm going to take them every single day for the rest of my life. And honestly, everyone who understands what these things do inside of your body are going to take them every day the rest of their life. And that's what makes this so special. But that's just one set of products that we have. Now, the story gets better because we've taken that activation technology and now have put it into other products, such as the world's first liquid collagen activator. And I'm going to turn it back over to my counterpart, my beautiful wife, Holly, and she is going to help us understand this a little bit better.
All right, thanks, Brian. Yeah, I'm just going to take a couple minutes because again, we want to stick to that time frame that we promised you all. And Brian shared a lot of great information, and some of it you may be feeling a little overwhelmed. Maybe you heard a lot of terms you've never heard before, and that's okay. All right, we're going to sum it all up for you here, and we're going to keep things simple for you. So just continue to stick with us if you would. Why collagen, you may be asking yourself. Well, you may not realize it, but collagen is an extremely important protein within your body. There's over 20,000 different proteins in the human body, and there's only one that dominates more than others, and that's collagen. It's literally a vital component inside your body. Without it, you would be a pile of mush. Okay. The easiest way to think about collagen is pretty much anything in your body that bends or moves is impacted with collagen. So that's extremely important to understand what a role that it plays. And it goes beyond skin deep. Because for some of you, you may be thinking, I know about liquid collagen. I've heard about it. That's for wrinkles, right? It goes beyond wrinkles. That's what I love about our company and our technology. Okay. And we're going to tell you why ours is unique and superior to the other ones that are out there. So when we're talking about not just fine lines and wrinkles, we're talking about nail health, preventing premature hair loss, promoting muscle recovery, which is so important as we age, cushioning your joints, your gut health, bone strength, your overall tissue repair. If you get injured or maybe you have surgery, you're recovering from something, your eyes are actually more than 70% collagen, believe it or not. Liver function, okay, cardiovascular flexibility, heart health. Your sleep quality can be impacted by a lack of collagen in your body. Mental health, your overall mood, okay, your brain, cognitive support, and so much more. But again, LifeVantage is the activation company, and therefore we take a three-pronged approach when it comes to liquid collagen. Okay, we not only activate, we replenish, but we also maintain. So first of all, we're using a ruby red quinoa extract to actually activate your own body's production of collagen. Okay, this doesn't happen with a standard collagen. It just doesn't. Our body's ability to produce collagen diminishes as we creep up in the years. All right. And this product is going to boost your own body's collagen production by 5 times. Okay. It's going to help the cells absorb collagen and decrease the bad stuff, right? And that's the degrading of the current collagen that you have, which is extremely important. There's a kind of a screenshot there that really just shows you in our study where from week 0 to week 8, the level of collagen density and how much it increases over that time with the use of this product because of your the collagen production. Okay. Now, the other piece to this is that we're replenishing it. So yes, we want to help your body produce more collagen, but we also want to help replenish what your body's naturally losing, sorry. And so we do that through a hydrolyzed marine peptide. Okay. It's a 5,000 milligrams of hydrolyzed marine peptides. This is the one thing, if you take nothing else away from this is what I want you to remember. This product contains 10 types of collagen, not just one, not just two, but 10 different types. And the reason why that is so important, because there are very few collagen products on the market today that even have more than 2 or 3 types of collagen in them. Your body has 27 different types, 27, 28 different types of collagen. So if you're going to spend money on a product that's going to help with your collagen, why not take something that's going to provide more collagen types than not, right? Let's cover all of our bases. And last but not least, that third prong is to maintain the collagen that you currently have. Right? That's important. We want to be able to keep what we have. We want to slow down the current collagen breakdown, slow down the breakdown. I like that. And we do this through a citrus berry extract. Again, unique combinations of natural-based ingredients is what our company prides themselves on in order to activate your body to be able to do what it was designed to do so that you can just feel better and look your best. Now, you may be asking why liquid? Okay, there's lots of powder collagens. I know folks and friends that have, they put the powdered collagen in their coffees, things to that nature, put them in their smoothies. The bottom line is it's all around bioavailability. You want your body to be able to absorb what it is that you're consuming. Okay, it's extremely difficult to do with powders. Okay, they have larger pieces of proteins. It's harder for your body to digest it and break those enzymes down. You're looking at anywhere from a 10 to 30% absorption rate. When you go to a hydrolyzed collagen, the bioavailability greatly increases to over 90%. So again, if you want to take steps to improve your health and you're going to spend the money anyway, why not do it on something that's actually going to get to work? Now, Brian's showing some before and after pictures here. We have a lot of before and after pictures of individuals, customers, consultants, people who have actually used these products and shared with us of all ages, anywhere from their 20s all the way to their 80s and 90s. Yes, 80s and 90s that have seen positive results. They're just looking more youthful. They feel they have a better appearance. They've got this glowing skin about them. It's really just remarkable. But the one thing that we try to remind people is that it's great that you're looking younger on the outside, but if those are the types of results that people are seeing on the outside, imagine what's happening on the inside of their body by taking this product. It's pretty significant, pretty powerful. So, Brian's going to wrap up the last few minutes of the call tonight. We're going to switch gears a little bit, but the bottom line is our company has taken natural-based ingredients. They've learned to combine them in the right recipes to be able to allow your body to perform at its best. So whether it's your gut health, your skincare, immune support, no matter what it is that you have going on, we have products that are going to focus on what you want to focus on from a health perspective. Okay. All you really need to do is get back with the person who invited you. Let them know what piqued your interest the most or what it is that you're focused on from a health perspective, and they'll let you know what are the best products that are going to be able to help you with that. And so I think that's pretty much it from the product side. Brian, there's a reason why we're obviously going live and sharing this with you, right? One, yes, we love the products and we've seen significant health benefits, but it's also afforded us a lot of options in the way in which we live our life, our ability to be a present parent to our son. It's extremely rewarding. And it comes with a lot of emotional income too. But I'm going to let Brian share with you guys a little bit more about that tonight as we wrap up.
Yeah, and someone said something to me recently and it really resonated with me. They said, you know what? If you have both your physical health and you have financial health, then life's pretty good. But if you're missing one or the other or both, then life's not that good, right? I mean, think about it. You can be physically fit and be healthy, but if your financial health is suffering, then you're going to struggle. And vice versa, you can be making a lot of money, but if you don't have your health, then you don't have a lot either. And so life kind of stinks if you don't have one or the other. And for the fortunate that people don't have both. So we have another product set that we call Evolve. It's part of LifeVantage. Because when people see the power of these products and experience them for themselves, and especially if they're the type of people that want to help other people, there's an opportunity here for you because LifeVantage will pay you for those types of referrals to be a consultant within LifeVantage and help bring this message to the masses and help teach other people what these products can do for them. What I love about most in this opportunity, it's an e-commerce solution. So this means you don't have to buy inventory and store this in your house somewhere and ship it out, or hawk it out of the trunk of your car. That's not what we do. So there's no inventory to keep. There's no product to ship. There's no money to collect. Everything's done through a website that's coded to you. So the company will collect the money, they will ship the product to the customer's doorstep, and they will send you commissions or deposit commissions into your account for doing that. And so how does that work? How can someone actually make money with this? Well, basically you make a customer sales profit. So you pay a certain price as a consultant, which is the lowest price. But customers, basically when they become a customer, they can pay full retail, or they can go on a hassle-free subscription, which means the company will give them a price break if they go on a monthly subscription. And again, there's no contract. They can cancel at any time. It's hassle-free. But you as a consultant are going to get paid the difference between what the consultant price is and whatever the customer pays. So in a simple example, let's say you enroll 36 customers on our collagen product, just that one product alone. Well, the difference in price is about $18. Let's assume they all go on subscription. Well, that comes out to about $648 per month, just in this one way that we get paid. But wait, it gets better, because the company will also pay you a sales bonus based on how big your sales volume is. And it starts at 5%, but goes up to 20%. So in my simple example, if you have 36 collagen customers, well, the volume level is going to put you over the maximum limit of 4,000, which means an additional 20% sales bonus. So if you add that, that's another $806. So now your total is a little over $1,450 per month on 36 total customers. And most people say 36, that's it. I can get 36 customers on this. I can use an extra $1,400, $1,500 a month. And that's how we keep this thing simple. But there's other ways they get paid, because there's some of those customers that are going to love these products and they're going to raise their hand and they're going to say, hey, Brian, I love these products. Can I make money by sharing them with other people? And the answer is absolutely yes. So they'll upgrade to be a consultant, and you will get paid a percentage of the sales that they do as well, and so on. And it just keeps adding up. There's also Fast Track, which basically the first 3 months that you enroll as a consultant, the company is going to throw extra money at you for enrolling customers or enrolling other consultants, for rank advancing and things like that. We also have a leadership match. So as you build your LifeVantage business, there's going to be certain leaders that are going to evolve and emerge in your organization, and you're going to get an extra match on what they make as well. And then we have a leadership pool, which I like to call a revenue sharing program. So the company will share 4% of its global revenue with its top consultants each and every month. Imagine if you even get a fraction of a penny for every can of Coca-Cola sold around the world. I mean, that's what this is like. You get a portion of every LifeVantage product that is sold in the entire world. And we are open in 20-some different countries around the world. So that can really add up as well. And of course, we have extra incentives. We have trip incentives. We have cash incentives. We have My Life Venture program, where you can choose between a $25,000 check or a new Jeep Wrangler. This is a gift. It's a one-time gift that the company gives you for building your business. So a lot of extra perks as well. So right now you need to choose between 2 options. One, you may become a customer of these products and start activating your body. Or 2, you can join us as a team as a consultant and start making money. So customers, we say pick a stack. And a stack is simply a product bundle. So we have different product bundles based on your health goals, and you get a discount when you bundle these products together inside of a stack. Consultants, we say pick a pack. We have different enrollment packs that you can pick, so you can experience these products for yourself and even share them with those that you love. And you are immediately up and running with your LifeVantage consultant business with your website, and you can start earning commissions after purchasing this pack. So our call to action to you tonight, Holly already said it, get back with the person who invited you to this webinar tonight and let them know where you're at. If you want to become a customer and start activating your body, that's great. But if you are thinking about the different people that need to hear about this, and maybe you got 10 people just popping in your head right away that need to hear this information, you probably should consider being a consultant and start earning commissions with this today. So we have a great community here at LifeVantage. It's just a fun group of positive, like-minded people, entrepreneurial people who make this into a business. And we get together and have fun quite often. And it really, really, these people feel like family to us. So with that, guys, Holly, I don't know if you wanted to close us out with anything else, but that's really, we want to keep a high level overview for everyone tonight, and just remind you to get back with the person who invited you here, and let them know where you're at. Just let them know what piqued your interest the most, and what you saw value in tonight.
Oh, nope, that's it. Again, thank you everybody for taking time out of your schedule. We appreciate it. And hopefully we'll go ahead and see you again soon.
All
That's
right.
it.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right, take care.